All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that I'm actually live now. Had a little bit of trouble getting the stream going, but all right, it looks like I'm live. All right, so welcome, guys. I thought I would just put this together for you guys because there's something of interest that I think especially is relevant today with everything going on. I know a lot of you are either working from home or you would like to get a job working from home, since working from home is pretty much the only option here. What's up, Nick? I see some of you guys coming in here. Ayush has been waiting patiently. Marco is here. Speedy Aspie level up. Nice. That's a good name. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm safe. I'm doing well. I ran a nice 73-mile week this last week, so that was fun. Ran a 30-mile run on Saturday and then a 12-mile run the next day. So I'm getting ready for that 50-mile. But what I really want to talk about today, guys, is working from home, and I'm just gonna right now, while you guys can grab it, I've got the book Remote Work that just launched. You can click the link down in the description here, and I'll throw a link in the chat as well if I can. Oh, I almost threw my streaming key in. Wouldn't that be interesting if I put my streaming key in the chat? I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Probably wouldn't be good. So, all right. So let me grab the link here. Okay, and I'm just going to drop it in chat so that you guys can see that as well. Just got off the phone actually with the FBI because someone gave me a death threat. This happens from time to time, so it's kind of fun. Kind of fun to be a public figure in that sense. So, all right. So guys, there's the book. Okay, it's launching today. Unfortunately, I do not have a paperback version for you. I just have the Kindle version. There will be an audio version coming out. I did not write the book. Actually, one of the Bulldog Mindset members. Grant says it's just pointing to Amazon. Is that true? That's weird. Hold on. It looks like this is working now. What about this other link? No, it's just pointing to Amazon. Dang it. It's so hard to do things right. Something always gets broken. All right, let's try this again. And all right, I believe it's correct now. I'm saving it. All right. Okay. Let me know, guys, if you have a problem finding the book. I mean, you can just search for remote work and click. That's probably even better anyway. It probably ups the search rankings, whatever. So, all right. So anyway, guys, that's the book. Okay, and Will Gant wrote it. Really good guy. He's been doing remote work for a long, long time, and this is the first book that I'm publishing through my Simple Programmer company that is not my own book, because I'm trying to bring up a publishing arm of Simple Programmer. I think that'll be awesome for creating soft skills related books. Now, this book is not for software developers. I look like evil Jared right now. Thank you. Appreciate that. So anyway, this book is not just for software developers. It's really just about working remote. And like I said, with COVID-19 and everything going on, oh shit, I said the word, demonetization. But with everything going on right now, it's a good time to look at getting a remote job or to get some skills on it. So, with even if you have a remote job already, it's critical to learn how to work remotely. It's not easy, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but my story of working remote is okay. Evil Jared is cool. Okay, I'll take it as a compliment. Evil Jared is cool. I don't know who Evil Jared is, but now I have to look him up. In fact, let's see here. Okay, Evil Jared. It sounds familiar. All right, Evil Jared. Evil Jared. Okay. Yeah. All right, wrestler. I'll take it. I look like Evil Jared. Yeah, I do look like Evil Jared. Damn. That's like, I look more like Evil Jared right now than I do like John Bernthal. So, all right, I'll take it. So anyway, guys. Oh yeah. So let's do this real quick, so you can just check it out, because then you can see where the book is. Here's the book. The goal here is to blow this book up and to have it rank really highly on launch day. Launching books is hard to do, but we've got a pretty good ranking here, 41,000 in paid Kindle store. I think this is going to go up a lot. If you could, guys, if you would leave a review, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it, and so would Will. It will help us to get the book up there. Now, obviously, honest review. If you really read the book and don't like the book, and you want to leave an honest review saying that you don't like the book, that's totally okay as well. Or I mean, you can decline to leave a review if it's, but if you like the book and you leave a great review, that's great as well. So not trying to game the system in any way. Just if you like the book, I'm just encouraging you to leave a review on it, because verified purchase reviews are good. Whether they're good or bad, it doesn't matter so much as it's honest, and that's what I want, because this is real, in my opinion, a really good book. So, all right, guys. So yeah, trying to think about what I was going to say here. I kind of did this impromptu, but yeah, working from home right now is important. Skills to develop. And oh yeah, I was gonna tell you my story. What about my story about working from home? My mind is so distracted. I just, like I said, got off the phone with the FBI. That was really interesting. Just all right. So so what I want to talk about was my experience with working remote, but and I'm gonna sidetrack real quick. So Speedy Aspie Level Up said, I apologize if I went off topic. I want you to know how much you have changed my life. I will check out the book. I'm interested to learn how to work from home. So awesome. I appreciate you guys, really. Like, I'm going to try to address some of your guys' chats and stuff, but I really do appreciate you guys. Just want to say that. Stay safe. I know things are hard right now and everything, but if I can help you in any way, let me know. If if you're part of the Bulldog Mindset community, we're helping each other, and I'd like to, if you guys have questions specifically, you want some videos you think that could address some of the things going on. I know a lot of you are stressed out and upset and have a lot of questions, financial questions, stuff. You guys can always email me at john@bulldogmindset.com. I respond to as many emails as I can. I can't respond to every email, but I'll do videos on topics that are important to you guys, especially with everything going on right now, because I know it is stressful and there's a lot going on. So, all right, with that said, okay, getting back to the topic at hand, when I first tried to work remotely, I screwed it up big time. All right, so I give you my story here. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't really like to tell the story, but it's the truth of the matter. So the first time that I tried to work remotely, I basically had quit my regular job, okay, and I had a couple of friends that were starting this business. They had this business, like a payday loan business, and they needed a programmer. And so basically they said, well, we'll pay you a salary. And they paid me, a pretty decent salary to quit my job and to work remotely from home on some software for them. And what I did, because now this wasn't intentional, but because it's hard to work from home. Like, you guys have probably noticed this if you're working from home. By the way, do you guys like my new mic? I think it sounds pretty good. But anyway, what had happened was I basically did not do a lot of work. I had planned to like work at night, and this is what I planned, because I was like, okay, working from home, I have the flexibility of working whenever I want, whatever hours I want, and I can go wherever I want during the day. So my plan was like, I'll just kind of like work whenever I feel like working. And that didn't work out so well. I mean, I got some of the work done that I needed to. And what I tried to do was I tried to make excuses like, oh, they're not telling me what they need. I built out some of the stuff that they wanted, wrote some of the code. But honestly, I pretty much played poker, online poker, all day. That's pretty much what I did. And I tried to work at night, but I only worked a little bit at night. And yeah, it was it was not a good situation. And I ended up having a year go by, and I had an opportunity here to become a partner in their company, which was a great company, and to make a lot of money and to do really well. but I just didn't understand. And again, it's not that I was trying to cheat anyone, right? I fully intended to work hard. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't bring myself to it. And it's because I didn't have the routine. I didn't have the process. I didn't have the systems. I couldn't beat procrastination. I know you guys are struggling with procrastination. I was struggling with it. I was procrastinating on the tasks. And so working remote, I had to learn those skills. It's really important. That's why when Will had pitched this book to me and said he wanted to do this book, I was like, yes, we need this book. This book makes sense. Definitely let's do this. And yeah, because I did not have those skills. I didn't have the discipline, the time management skills, right, and so forth. Let's see. So Mario said here, thank you, Mario, for the sending me money. By the way, you guys can always super chat at any time, and I'll not that, and I will buy some coffee. I apparently don't need coffee today. I think I'm pretty wired today. So Mario says, is your software real estate course still valid? Yes, it is still valid, and I believe that it will still work just great for you because it's basics of real estate investing. It teaches you everything you need to know, like none of the bullshit stuff, no money down stuff, none of all the scams like the foreclosure bullshit. It's just solid, straight up real estate investing, buy and hold. The thing that I did that made me millions of dollars over like 20 years. Okay, that's the key. You're not going to get rich with what I'm going to tell you in that course in a short period of time. But if you want to really learn how to invest in real estate and do it for the long term, honestly, like it's everything that I know about it that will get you started. Like if you know nothing about real estate and you watch that, you could get. So it is relevant, I would say. Okay, even in this time. So okay, so anyway, with working remote, yeah, that's what happened to me. Is I blew it, and I ended up going back to the real world, and I got a regular job again. And that sucked. And then eventually I actually got another job. Well, I got a job working remotely. And, I still hadn't learned my lesson. I basically ended up doing a lot of playing Lord of the Rings online instead of actually working. And again, thinking that I'm going to work at night, and I could have at least used that time to build a side business or write blog posts or make YouTube videos or something. But no, I was playing an MMO, and it was just stupid. But again, it was because I just didn't have those skills that you need to work remotely. It's a lot more difficult than you would expect. In fact, so you guys know that obviously I work remotely now because I run the company. I work for myself, which is even harder. But I have now those skills, right? Eventually, I got a third job working remotely, and I sort of thought about all the mistakes that I made. I was a little bit more experienced, right, in life, a little bit more wise, had read a little bit more books, and I had developed my discipline more. I was more in the bulldog phase of life. And when I got that third job, I did everything right? I had a time that I got up in the morning. I had a routine, had working hours. I had basically no interruptions during the day. Didn't try to do anything else or sneak in playing any video games or anything during the day. I just worked basically from 9 to 5, and then that was it. And then actually what I ended up doing was, this was when I was doing a lot of my Pluralsight courses. I was getting up in the morning. I was either running or lifting weights, and then I would get into my office. I'd spend an hour or two working on my Pluralsight courses or blog, like my time, and then I would work for my regular job from home for the full 8 hours, and then I would have dinner, and then after that I would work at night for another 3 to 4 hours, and I did that every single day, and I did it consistently, and that was actually what allowed me to make a couple $1 million and retire, building those Pluralsight courses and build Simple Programmer and build Bulldog Mindset and build these businesses. So that was critical. So remote working skills are very much responsible for my success. If I didn't develop those skills, I would have not been anywhere close to where I am today. So anyway, so the book definitely talks about these things, right? And it also covers, which I think is equally important, how to get a remote job, especially now, right? With COVID-19 and everything going on. Oops, I said the words again. You're going to want a remote job. Right? Because you're not going to be able to get a job if you can't get a remote job right now. And there's a certain set of skills. And also, even if you already have a job and you want to make it remote, I've been able to do that. Will has been able to do that. I know a lot of people, right? If you read 4-Hour Work Week, Tim Ferriss was talking about how to turn a job into remote, but Will goes way more into detail in the book. So, I think, for the price on the book, it's a pretty high value. I wish I had the print version for you guys, but with everything going on, Amazon will not put out the print version, even though I've got it ready. So it's unfortunate, but you can get the Kindle version if you want to get the print version later. I've got a copy of the print version. They sent me some copies of it, so that's cool. It's a real book, and anyway, you can learn how to get a job working remote and how to manage your schedule and all the advantages of it. I think working remote is really, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to build a business and stuff, you've got to learn to work remote because you're gonna have to do it yourself, with your job, and then also it just buys you that time because you save so much time on the commute. You can work more efficiently. I wouldn't want to go into an office again. So, all right. So I'm going to real quick here. Guys, if you haven't picked up the book, go pick it up. Like I said, but I'm going to answer some of your questions here, and then I have to actually get off of here because I got a bunch of work I need to do remotely besides this. So let's see here. Can you make a video on dealing with the effects of self-isolation like loneliness and depression? Yes, that's a good idea. In fact, I'm going to put it right here on my Trello board, and we will make sure, because this is something, and this is also addressed in the book, by the way, dealing with isolation. Yeah, okay. So it's also in the book because this is something that I had to deal with remote work, definitely. And I still, right? I mean, I'm sitting in my office here. Like, for you guys that are like in quarantine, that are in lockdown, that have never worked remote, like for me, it's no different. This is what life is like, right? Like the only difference for me is that I don't go to the gym. And I guess every once in a while don't go out, but I pretty much live my life like this. But so I have to figure out ways to live like that. And so I've dealt with this a lot. Okay. So Vibe is 123 says my first job working remote starts next week. So nervous. Yeah. Well, like I said, get the book for sure. Okay. And read it before next week. All right. That's a solid investment because you'll be ready. You'll learn what you need to learn in order to be able to work remotely. In fact, there's some chapters on this, right? So there's, I think chapter 3, misconceptions about remote work, is pretty good about this. Chapter 4, right after that, what you need for effective remote work. That's going to be critical to you. Mitigating the downsides of remote work. That's also going to be critical. You don't need to worry about convincing your boss to work remotely. Creating good habits for remote work, chapter 7, that one is going to help you a lot. Chapter 8, how to get your organization. No, you don't need that one. And then 9, the ultimate list of remote work resources. I think that's going to be pretty valuable to you. Okay, so good luck with that. Congrats on getting a remote work job. Victor wants to know, is there a resource you have for building that routine? I have that same issues you had in your youth with a remote job as a dev, and have been wanting to start a side business with all this free time. So Victor, again, in the book, he's covered most of these things. That's the key, is to build a routine, and that's what I use. I basically do the same thing, right? You guys probably know about my weekly planning schedule. That's what I use right now for a routine as well, which is important. So let's see. Wise guy wants to know, any speaking events coming up? Saw you in Boise a few years back. I wish I did. Actually, I had some coming up, but they've all been canceled. I was going to go to Portugal to speak at a conference, but I am speaking potentially at a conference that Rich and some of the Red Pill guys are putting on. Rich from Entrepreneurs and Cars in October, so that's a potential. And then I'm going to the Nomad Capitalist Conference. I guess I'm actually speaking there. I didn't realize that I thought I just got an invite, but apparently I'm speaking there. So uh, that's going to be coming up here. So what advice would you give for an unmotivated 17-year-old that doesn't know where to go in life, has no directions, wants to earn money online, and the only goal in life is money and financial independence? Damn. All right. Well, I'll give you two things here, and then this isn't really related to remote work, but here's the two things. This is a short answer here. One, your only goal in life should not be money and financial independence. That was my only goal, and it was not a good one, because what ended up happening was that I was very depressed after I achieved that. So actually watch my video on how I retired at 33, and it sucked. I think it's the top video on the page. Like it just came out last week. So go watch that video. In fact, everyone who hasn't watched that video, you should really watch that video. Okay. But the short answer is this. Pick something in life. You're 17 right now. Pick something. Okay. It doesn't even matter what it is. Just pick something. Okay. And as long as you're moving in a definite direction, right, then you'll be good. It doesn't really matter what it is. See, too many people are focused on picking the right thing in life, and it's not about that. It's more about how you do things, not what you do. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but it's absolutely 100% true. You can be whatever thing you're doing in life. If you have the right stoic mindset about it, and you take pride in what you do, in how you do it, essentially, then you will have fulfillment in life. But you can have the best job. You can be a porn star, okay, and you can hate life, right? Robin Williams, okay, Kurt Cobain, right? I mean, how many celebrities, rock stars can you name that have killed themselves or have basically killed themselves? Michael Jackson. I mean, the list goes on and on. Why? Why is this happening to those people? It's because of this, right? It's because that they don't have this full truth in life. Okay, again, I don't have the time to go in depth into it, but definitely check out that video on retiring. So, okay, Lewis says, let's see, what do you think about Upwork? Is it a good place to start remote work? It's not the best. It's a good place. Okay, it's an okay place. You're not going to get a lot of money, but it's a good, like, I would do remote work jobs on Upwork, not worrying about making money. I would just do it just for the experience, just for the practice, the training ground, and just to get the experience of it. Okay, because you're going to be competing with people who are going to, be able to underbid you by quite a bit. All right, so you're not going to get paid a lot of money, but it's good experience. If you really want to be an independent contractor and get remote work, like working as a consultant or freelancer, your best bet is to build a blog and to build a name for yourself, learn how to market yourself. I have a course on Simple Program on how to market yourself. That would be a good place to start, or the blogging course that I have that's totally free. And I'm trying to think what else. Even in Bulldog Mindset membership, we go over all of this stuff, like how to build a business, how to build a reputation, and branding, and things like that. So if you want to check it out and join, that can help you as well. Okay. What was my favorite company to work for? That's a good question. Man, I'm not 100% sure on this. I would say my favorite company to work for. My company. I like working for me, for Simple Programmer, for Bulldog Mindset. That's it. If I had to choose someone else to work for, it might be... Actually, this is a weird one. The Department of Health and Welfare as a contractor in Idaho. Okay, now why? Why government? Because that was a time when it was so incompetent that I took charge of my own career and life, and I started a blog there. I started Simple Programmer there. I started because I really took it serious. I learned test-driven development and taught it and became much more of a mentor and started creating courses and doing all these things because I needed to step up, because there was a whole vacuum there of intelligence in the way things were being run because it was government. So I had to sort of, be like, what's the guy from Parks and Recreation? But, But anyway, I had to like step up. So actually, I like that. All right, let's see here. What's your take on black pill and incels? I've got a lot of videos on that. I'm not gonna. I think that it's a victim mindset. That's what I'll say. But you can watch my videos to get much more focused. Is Bulldog Mindset entrepreneur focused? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's focused on masculinity and being a man and a successful man. There's actually a lot of women in Bulldog Mindset as well, because of the entrepreneurship aspect of it and just the improving yourself, right? The thing is, in order to be successful in life, you cannot just be focused on what you have to have your health and fitness, you have to have your relationships, and you have to have your money. Those things are important, and you have to have the mindset to tie them all together, and that's what Bulldog Mindset is. Book name is called Remote Work. Again, I'll just jump over here, and you can see it, and there's a link below, and go ahead and grab it, guys. I wonder if it's updated. We'll see if it updates the... I only see one review. It probably takes a little bit for the reviews to get in there. But anyway, that's the book. Definitely go pick it up if you guys get a chance. It's totally worth it. I promise you. You will definitely find the book to be valuable. All right. Hey, John, do you recommend copywriting as a good remote job, or is programming better? Either one. I mean, copywriting can potentially make you a lot of money if you're really good at it and if you like writing. And it's a really good skill to have as an entrepreneur. Copywriting is a better skill to have as an entrepreneur than a programmer. And people will argue with me on this, but since I've become an entrepreneur, I have done zero programming. Or I've done not zero, but close to zero. But I've done a lot of copywriting. So, that's how it works. I hire people to program if I need. I hire some people for copywriting now, but when I started out, copywriting was a much more valuable skill, for sure. Okay. So I graduated from WGU with a BS in CS. I'm starting a new job as soft dev this Monday. I would like to do a master's online. Do you think I should do that, or instead fully focus on my new job? A master's, what are you going to do with a master's degree? It's, to me, there's no point. Like, learn things, improve your skills, focus fully on the new job, and start a side business. Master's degree doesn't do anything for you. I mean, yeah, it doesn't do anything for you, in my opinion. Is there a real value in there? Are you really going to pay and spend all that time just to get a piece of paper? Just to barely increase you can increase your income a lot more by building a side business, 100%, or by focusing on the job more and improving your skills. Okay, Mario Lopez wants to know required programming languages for real estate course. 0. The real estate course doesn't require you to know any programming at all. It is complete. It's just called real estate investing for software developers, just because that was the market for simple programmer, right? But it is just is applicable to Bulldogs. It doesn't have anything to do with being a software developer, to be honest with you. Okay. But thanks for asking the question, Mario, and thanks for the super chat. Super chats are cool. All right. Let's see. The only thing more pathetic than listening to this life coach fraud drone on about being self-made while offering no unique perspective is the poor fucking saps who shell over dollars to fund him in doing so. Okay, that's interesting, Archon. You have an interesting opinion on this. So I guess you'd have to like provide some evidence. Like, you're just a character attack isn't enough. I mean, do you doubt something I'm saying? Do you disagree with something I'm saying? I'd be curious. What advice am I giving that is not correct, and that I haven't implemented myself? I live it every day. So, Nick says just implemented your weekly planning system. Love it so far. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. So. It's freelancing equals remote work. Not necessarily, but if you're freelancing, you're probably working remote. So, all right. Claudio, I did get your email. Cut it out, man. I'm never gonna do any business with you. Claudio, you're just keep on emailing me, or you haven't even emailed me. You just keep on commenting on YouTube videos and every live stream. There's like, you're showing yourself to be incompetent and insane at this point. So I couldn't do business with you, unfortunately, man. So you need to learn some social skills. All right. What do you think about Big Ed from 9-Day Finance? I don't know him. Never heard of him. So, okay. Claudia, if you want to actually do business with me, send me a follow-up email. Do not ever message me again on a live stream or comment on YouTube videos repeatedly asking me if I've read your email. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, there's probably like a 10% chance that you could send me an email that would convince me to have anything to do with you at this point, but there is a 10% chance if you are smart enough to develop your social skills in such a way to communicate properly, then there might be a chance. I always give someone a second chance. So, okay. All right. So, guys, that's it. I'm going to drop off here. I got a bunch of work to do. Got to record some videos today. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you're at all interested in working remotely, to go ahead and check out the book. Like I said, Remote Work. And just, congrats to Will Gant for publishing this book, for getting the book written. And, and he did a great job on this, in my opinion. And this is launch day. So what I will do also for you guys that stuck around for long enough, if you email me a receipt and proof that you left a review on the book, then I will send you a special something for free. Okay, one of the courses that I sell from Simple Programmer, I will give you for free. And what it is it's we just talked about, like, building up marketing yourself and building a reputation. I've got a blogging course workbook that I normally charge for, but I will send it to you if you send me receipt from Amazon, because we want to boost up the rankings of Amazon, and the proof of leaving a review, because this is launch day, right, guys? So it's only good for today. Tomorrow doesn't count. We want to boost the numbers as much as possible on launch day, because that's how you launch a book. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys joining me. Appreciate all you guys that participated and helped with the book launch. And take care, guys. And like I said, if you guys have stuff going on with COVID-19 and everything, and the isolation, I know it's kind of tough as things are wearing on people more. Email me and let me know what you're struggling with, and I'll try to make some videos, maybe do a live stream, try to help you guys out as much as I can. And yeah, stay strong. Be smart right now. I'll sign off with this little bit of advice here, guys. Be smart. People are getting fat right now, okay, and they're being lazy. And there's a lot of messaging going around saying, "Oh, you're under stress. Don't put more stress on yourself. Just worry about your health and just bullshit." Now's the time to fucking hustle. Now is the time to work really hard, okay? Now's the time to develop yourself. Now's the time to get in shape, to lose fat, okay? To develop your mental toughness. This is the opportunity to practice what the Stoics call practicing poverty, okay? Because it's, you can basically let this be forced upon you. It's like the whole Stoic thing of, are you going to be the dog being dragged by the cart? Okay, or are you going to be the dog walking along with the cart? All right, you have to be the dog walking along with the cart. If you're going to be dragged by the cart, this is going to be a horrible experience for you. But I don't know about you, but I'm coming out of the other side of this stronger. I'm going to be at like friggin' 7% body fat. Okay, I'm going to be ready to run a 50-mile race. Right, I'm going to be ready with my business, with new things that I'm going to launch, and I'm going to be in a better place. Okay, I'm going to be stronger. So while everyone else is getting fat and worrying so much about the news and wasting their time, you guys be strong, okay, and take care of yourself, but be strong. My favorite Stoic is Seneca. See you guys.